Hey pigs, it's me. So I just wanted to go through a few things with you like we talked about. So what I want to run through is just some movement prep before you start training anybody. So the movement prep is most important for preparing the body for what they're basically about to undergo. Rather than sticking somebody on a treadmill for 5-10 minutes, it's actually proven that it's much better to get them running through some actions of muscle groups that they're going to work, whether that be from soft tissue work using the balls and the roller, and also the bands, and also some dynamic stretching as well. Prepares the body, switches the central nervous system on, basically makes them move better. So what I want to run through with you first of all: one hockey ball, two hockey balls taped together. I always just use duct tape. And you'll probably recognize this, my foam roller. So I just want to run through with you some real basic exercises that are really good to get all of your clients prepared for what they're about to undergo with you. So first of all, we're just going to use the foam roller to roll the IT bands. So the part of the body that runs from the ilium all the way down to the tibia into the the bone in the leg. So you know this as well as me, that we just roll backwards and forwards, up and down, all the way, looking for any tight spots. If you find a specific tight spot, then we can always add movement to the part of the body that you're rolling, okay? As soon as we've done that, we're then going to go into the front of the leg, so the quad. Again, rolling from the knee all the way up to the front of the hip, okay? Make sure we roll all the way down and then all the way back to the top again, okay? And then the last one, inside of the thigh, okay? So if you set yourself up, get about a 45-degree angle, the roller of the leg that you're about to roll, just fall forwards and then just inside, just above the knee, and we're just gonna roll all the way again up to the adductors, so right at the top of the groin. Again, if you come to any tight spots, we're going to get some movement in that leg, okay? So we would run through that with somebody about a minute on each part of the leg, okay? We then use the ball. So the ball is really important. First of all, it's a smaller surface area than the foam roller, okay? So we're really going to be able to get deeper down into the glutes. So we know that the glute medius is mainly responsible, especially for people that sit down for long periods of time, they get tightness, okay? So tight glutes will inhibit movement. You won't be able to move properly, okay? So we want to make sure that we get this right into the right spot first of all. So let me show you. So we're not looking for the fleshy part of the bum, okay? What we're looking for is the very top outside. So we pop it on the floor, get somebody to sit on top of it, cross the leg that you're rolling, and we roll it all around the top of the glute medius, okay? If you're unsure by this, then just go to a website and search for glute medius so you can get an idea of where specifically it is. It's really not the fleshy part though, okay? It is the much tougher part, so right at the very top of the glutes, alright? That's going to cause probably quite a lot of discomfort. Another thing that I've started to do is I use the two balls taped together, okay? Again, we're looking at smaller surface area, we're looking to roll right at the front of the hip. So the hip flexor, also known as the psoas. Alright, and again, get your body weight down into what we're looking to roll, okay? So for this, much smaller area that you're looking to hit, so just below the bone of the pelvis, okay? Again, we try and get between 30 seconds and 60 seconds, depending on how much people can actually tolerate, okay? As soon as you've gone through that, again, it should take no longer than about 5 minutes, we use the bands, okay? So, what I'm going to do is we put the bands on, one above the ankle and one above the knee. Okay, we're going to stand up. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. Step back a little bit. So we're looking to be slightly wider than feet hip width apart, okay? So there's tension in the bands already, okay? I'm gonna squat down. Let me show you sideways arms, small bend, big hinge forwards, okay? So from there, keeping the feet firmly on the floor so there's no rolling of the ankles. I'm gonna bend down, we let the knees pop in, pull apart, pop in, pull apart, pop in, pull apart. We do 15 of those, and then bracing, we do 10 at a time, making sure that people aren't rotating through their waist, all right? You want the movement coming all through the ball and socket joint of the hip. So the glute medius muscle, is which we're looking to target, the glute medius that we're looking to target allows external rotation of the hip joint, okay? So the band will pull you in, you're looking to externally rotate to get the glute switched on, all right? That is how I would warm anybody up with their with the legs. So we do the quads, we do the IT band, we do the vastus medialis, so the inner thigh. We then do the rolling on the hockey ball. Again, if they have tight hip flexors, if you believe they have tight hip flexors, use the double hockey balls. And then we do the bands. With the bands, I always do 2 sets of 15, and then 10, and then 10. Okay, so hopefully that will help you. That is what I would always do with all of my clients. All right, so that is exactly how I would start a PT session with anybody doing lower body. Okay, I hope that helps.